What's up guys, Coach Az here. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about building combinations, how to do it effectively, and more importantly, how to not get caught up in trying to make really long combinations. I think due to open mat workouts and seeing some of your favorite boxers or kickboxers on YouTube, often they're being set up with a pad man and they're basically putting on a performance for you. So you'll see them working these really long, really intricate combinations, and often it can be mistaken as to be thinking that that's what you need to be doing in your training to get effective at your style. The reality of it is if you actually watch any of these guys fight, this isn't the way they fight. They work small, tight combinations and they work small variations on each one to effectively land their strikes on their opponent. So today I'm going to take you through my process of building combinations, how I chain things together, and what I try to add in to mix things up when we're in the fight. Like I said at the start, guys, basics win fights. So start really simple. Let's take 3 punches: the jab, the cross, and the lead hook. Now with just these 3 punches, I can make a bunch of 2-hit combinations. Jab cross, hook cross, cross hook, cross jab, etc. I've got a bunch of options for ways that I can just throw these 3 punches together. Of course, if I put all 3 together, I get even more variations. Jab cross hook, hook cross hook, hook cross jab. I can mix it up as I please. So instead of just throwing everything but the kitchen sink at your opponent, try to take a few of your favorite techniques and see what combinations you can make with them. Often, by putting these limitations on ourselves, it forces us to get more creative about how we use the techniques. Sticking with the idea of throwing 3 shots at a time, you can always just change one thing. So for example, let's say we're going to work a jab cross with a single kick. The variable is going to be the kick. The jab cross is going to be the constant. I could work a front kick and follow that with my jab cross. I could work the jab cross and follow it with my lead leg roundhouse kick. I could work the jab cross and follow it with a spinning back kick. By changing one element at a time, this allows me to develop a repertoire of combinations around my 1-2. So my jab cross becomes this consistent thing that I can use throughout the fight, and I've got all of these different techniques that I've trained myself to combine with that punch combination. Now, in taking this to the next level, we don't need to add a whole bunch of extra techniques onto our combination. Instead, what I want you to start doing is incorporating fakes and movements as part of the combo. So let's look at an example of what I mean. We're gonna work a lead leg front kick to a jab cross to a lead leg roundhouse kick. Pretty simple, basic kickboxing combination. We lead with the kick to the body, we throw the 1-2 up to the head, and then we're going to follow that with the roundhouse kick up round to the side. So start looking at and thinking about where you can incorporate fakes and movement into this combination. What I'm going to do is I'm now going to start this combo off with a fake jab, thus drawing my opponent's guard up and forward, creating an opening for that front kick to the body. I'm going to shoot the kick, follow it with the 1-2, and then I'm going to cut an angle off before shooting my kick. So here we've taken that basic combo and we've elevated it by incorporating some fakes and some angles into the combo. Simple little adjustments like this can make a combination far more effective. It also means that you can throw a combination, and if it doesn't work, rather than trying to throw something completely different, you can make a small adjustment and have great results. 2 more things that we can add into the mix are level changes and pauses. Pauses in particular are something I don't see people practicing or working into their combinations enough. Let's start with a basic combination. We're going to go with a jab, cross, hook, rear knee strike. Now let's think about how we can mix in levels and pauses to take this combination to the next level. Starting with the levels, we're going to take that hook and we're going to switch it up for a body hook. So now what we've got is the 1-2 going to the head, and then we're slipping down into the body with that hook and then bringing that knee straight up through the middle. That knee can go into the stomach, but of course we can bring it straight up to the head as well to add another level into the dimension. For example, here we're going up to the head, down to the body, and then back up to the head. For the pause, I'm going to add that in after the jab cross. The idea here being is I'm going to throw my 1-2 and then I'm going to roll my shoulder as if I was going to throw a hook but not throw it. thus trying to get a reaction out of my opponent, get them to respond preemptively and leave me the opening for that body shot to come underneath. Now we've got a bigger combination. It's a 1-2, pause, body hook, grab and knee strike. When it comes to combinations, your techniques are the baseline. This is what we start with. It's our foundation, our root, but we want to build on that. We don't want to just keep piling on foundation on top of foundation. Instead, start incorporating these more advanced principles, such as your movements, your angles, your fakes, your pauses, and your level changes. There's only so many ways that you can throw a punch and throw a kick. So we need to get more creative about the way we set up these shots and the way that we create the opportunities to hit our opponents. Guys, like I said, these principles can be used in any discipline, whether it be karate, boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai. Take a look at what techniques you've got access to and what movements, fakes, level changes you can incorporate to take your combinations to the next level. Even grapplers can use these principles to take their grappling game to the next stage. Think about all the different positions, sweeps, fakes and setups you can use to get you to the submission or the position that you want. Guys, I hope this has been helpful. As always, if you could hit that like button, it does me a lot of favors. It gets this video to more eyes. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. New videos coming every week, and I will see you on the next one.